Obviously, very tough game. I have a lot of thoughts about the game. I'll just start with the obvious that, I've coached Dalen Swain for 3 years, and clearly I thought tonight played the best game that he's played in college. Unfortunately, it didn't lead to a win, but when a guy on your team scores 34 points, 14 rebounds, 6 offensive, 12 for 15 from the free throw line, 10 for 18 from the floor, 3 assists, a steal in 36 minutes. When he fouled out, that certainly hurt us down the stretch. And I thought he was outstanding. Not perfect, but clearly we would not have been in a position to win. And when we were in a position to win, in large part it was due to just his outstanding play. I thought the difference in the game is the rebounding. And, we played smaller, and at times that might have helped us on offense, but it was negated. We could not get a rebound. Achu, on their team, number 99, he had 7 offensive rebounds. They had 19 as a team. But I thought like some of the biggest plays in the game were like loose balls, long rebounds, just plays where the quicker, the tougher team, getting those 2 or 3 rebounds was going to win, and we weren't. I think the most concerning part for me just with our team is, I thought we came out very similar in this game as we did against Virginia. Very methodical, not alert, not confident, not flying around. And you look up at that board and you see in the 20 minutes, we had 5 or 6 deflections in the first half. And I think maybe we got 2 on the last play where we got a deflection and a steal. Man, that's terrible. And yet I think for the game, we came in somewhere around 26. So, how are you going to get almost 20 deflections beyond halftime when you only had 6 in the first half? You have to be able to come out with that confidence, that effort from start to finish. That's something we have to continue to grow and cultivate, in particular when we're playing at home and we have our crowd. Also, just want to tip my hat to Josh Hubbard. I know he took 31 shots, but 12 for 15 from the free throw line, 38. Obviously, I said what I said about Swain. He was an outstanding player on their team. Last point I would make, I'm sure you're going to ask me, I've talked to you guys a lot about our ability to play defense without fouling. Whether it's the scheme, whether it's the matchup, whether it's just discipline. And it really hurt us badly in tonight's game. There were a couple times late in the clock, there were a couple times when, look, it was going to be a tough 2. He might make it, but you don't have to reach in and hit him on the head or his arm. I think we fouled 4 shooters. And, you foul a 3-point shooter, it's never good. We did that 3 or 4 times in this game. It's tough to win when you foul like we did. I know we got 40 free throw attempts, but they got 31. And I thought our fouling also was a big problem and a big reason we lost.